Here we have a balance sheet, but we might want to look at certain sections in more detail to highlight information that's important to us. This is the balance sheet, and if I go into statements, you can see I've already cloned this balance sheet to create balance sheet cash balances and balance sheet working capital. We'll start with working capital. This here is a regular balance sheet, however now I can click on Hidden to hide rows that I do not want to show in my statement. Here I've hidden everything except for current assets and current liabilities. I've also created a calculation at the bottom through the add line method called net working capital and created it as current assets minus current liabilities. If I close this, I can now go to this statement, and you can see here that we are solely showing the current assets and the current liabilities and the net working capital. I can make adjustments to this statement as per normal financial statements. If I take off the comparison periods, I can now slice and dice as I would hope to. Looking at the countries here as a dimension, if I select all of these and put them into matrix mode, I can then go back to summary, and this will display the total working capital for the group as well as how each individual country contributes to it. This means that we can look at this on an isolated basis and not have the noise of the rest of the balance sheet shown. Another example, if I go back into statements and I look at balance sheet cash balances. For example, if in a presentation I would like to just show the cash balances as a table, here I have clicked the hidden sign to hide everything that does not relate to cash. I've also created a new group here called cash balances. When I go into the mapping of the accounts and I search for current assets, you can see here that I've allocated my bank accounts to the mapping of cash balances, and I've put the rest of my current assets to current assets non-cash. This means that when I go into this statement, we're still showing the matrixing from earlier, you can see that I'm just showing the cash balances and how each country contributes towards them.